Hi, my name's Zoe. This is my September TBR. In September, I am participating in Becca from Becca in the Books month-long Bookaplthon. So I have printed off my community cards, my chess cards, and my board. And because I don't have any board games here, I'm using a random thing that I don't know what it is, so I'm just using it. So, and I'm also using my iPad for a dice. So let's see how my rolls go for this game. So I'm planning to do, I think, about 4 rolls, and if I get any doubles, I'm going to add more books. So we'll see how we go. So here is roll 1. So we first up got a 4, and it's a double, so we'll be adding an extra roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got TBR Vet, so that would be a book that I've had the longest on my TBR list. So roll 1 was TBR Vet, so that's a book that I've had on my TBR the longest, or one of the longest. So the book I'm going to read is Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. I've had, this is a new copy of it because I lost my original copy of the book. And yes, I've never read it. I've seen the Amazon Prime TV show. My best friend absolutely loves this book, and we're reading it for a brand new book club that I've started called the Lofty Words Book Club. I'll leave the links for that because it's on Facebook. So if you want to join, our first book is going to be Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, and it's perfect. That happened to be my first role for Bookaplthon, so yeah. Roll number 2. 2 doubles in a row, right? Okay, so that is got a 10, so 2 doubles in a row. Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is LGBTQ plus rep is roll number 2. Roll number 2 was a LGBTQT plus rep book. So a book that's either got written by an LGBTQ plus person or it's got characters in it. So didn't actually have any books on my physical TBR, so I ended up ordering, because it comes out the 1st of September, ended up ordering Cinderella is Dead book because apparently it has an LGBTQ plus character in the book. So that is my plan to read Cinderella is Dead for prompt number 2. Roll number 3. Yay, it's not a double. So we got a 10 again. So we'll see what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A sequel. So that's roll number 3. Prompt number 3 was to read a sequel. So there's quite a lot of book series I haven't finished. So I am going to read, because in the month of July I read Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and I really loved it, and so I'm planning to read Thunderhead, which is the second one in the series by Neil Shusterman. It's a sci-fi novel about people that are Scythes who determine who dies. Absolutely loved the first book, so I'm looking forward to reading the second one. So we'll do roll number 4. We got 8. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is set in the present. Role number 3 was set in the present, so I interpreted this prompt as a book that sort of set in modern day, a contemporary novel usually, so I am planning to read What Alice Forgot by Leanne Moriarty. This is Leanne Moriarty is a very popular author. I've never actually read any of her novels, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to finding out what Alice forgot. And this is the first of the 2 doubles that I rolled. So we'll see what we got. So we got 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that is a small book. That's alright. Roll number 5 was a small book, so a book that was less than 300 pages, which was surprisingly hard to find by physical TBR. However, I found one, and it's one that I've been really wanting to read for quite a while, actually, is Dark Emu by Bruce Pascoe. Bruce Pascoe is an Aboriginal Australian writer, and this book is a non-fiction book. It's all about looking at how Aboriginal people did fire management in Australia and stuff like that, and other areas, so I'm looking forward to reading this book, and I love a good non-fiction book, so I'm sure I will breeze through it, because I think it's 290 pages long, so I'm looking forward to it. And this is the last roll, because I got another double, so we'll see. So we got 7 for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is a TBR game. So I shall decide which TBR game I shall choose for my book. So that is my rolls. Roll number 6 was a TBR game. So I went and watched on YouTube a few TBR games and found one that actually fitted their first roll prompt, fitted a prompt that I could do. So I ended up choosing Penelope from Penelope the Paperback Cat channel. I'll leave her channel in this description. And her TBR machine game. And so her August TBR machine game, her first prompt was to read a book by a debut novel, a debut writer. So I've started this book, but I've only read 25 pages already. It's Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Adeyemi, and this is her debut novel. It's African-inspired fantasy novel. And I'm looking forward to reading it. So that was my Bookaplthon rolls. So I ended up with 2 extra rolls on my 4 that I originally started. So 6 books that I am planning to read. And so here they are. Is the 6 books. So And yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge, considering in the month of July, no, August, sorry, don't know what month I'm in anymore. August, I have read one book, so hopefully this gets me out of my reading slump. And if you haven't, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.